Today is part 2 of the 14-part series here on things that quietly break retirement plans. In the first video, we talked about how early timing risk. Today, we're going to talk about something just as important to me. First thing is income timing. Here's what I see often. People can have plenty saved, but the retirement plan looks also pretty solid, but they still feel stressed every month. Why is this? Because retirement is not just about how much you have. It's about how the money flows. Now let's slow this down just a little bit here. A large account balance is not always the same thing as a steady paycheck. While you are working, income is pretty predictable. Your paycheck shows up on a schedule, and that schedule creates stability. In retirement, income often comes from different sources, such as savings, investments, Social Security, and sometimes those pensions. Here's where the shift happens. When you are working, you are contributing. When you retire, you begin withdrawing. That change alters how money behaves. Let me give you a structured example here. Imagine someone needs $4,000 per month to cover their expenses. That being mortgage or rent, food, insurance, utilities, or even transportation. That $4,000 is their monthly income need. If they are working, the paycheck covers it. If they are retired, they gotta create it. Often that means withdrawing from an investment account. Now here's the teaching moment. Investment accounts do go up and down. If the market is down in a given month and you still need those $4,000, you may need to sell shares to create the same cash amount. That feels different than receiving a paycheck. This is where the stress can start. Even if the long-term math works, the monthly experience can typically feel very unstable. That is a cash flow mismatch. Let me give you another example. Think about a small business. A business can be profitable for the year, but if income comes in unevenly, some months may feel tight. Retirement can feel the same way. The long-term outcome could be fine, but month to month, it can really feel probably uncertain. Now here's the educational takeaway I want to leave with you. Retirement planning is not only about total assets. It is also about income structure. In early retirement especially, stability often matters more than that maximum growth. But growth without structure can create stress. So what is the real lesson here? The goal is to not avoid investing. The goal is to design income that feels pretty steady for you. Because when the income feels steady, the decisions become a lot calmer. And calmer decisions tend to lead to better outcome. This was part 2 of the 14-part series on things that can quietly break retirement plans. If you've been enjoying this series, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. In part 3, we'll talk about another issue I see pretty often. And that is that plans that look strong, but heavily rely on markets cooperating with them.